Good morning, everybody. We are headed to Kings Canyon today. It's Saturday, and this will be my first time at Kings Canyon, so I'm pretty excited. Yesterday I didn't do an outro. We just got back to camp. We put the football game on, and we were just hanging out, relaxing, planning for today. So I forgot to do an outro video for yesterday, so I'll put that in right now from the last video. But yeah, this video we're gonna head into Kings Canyon. It's about a 20-minute drive. We're gonna find a spot to drop my truck off, and then we're gonna do a few hikes and check out a few things. We might even end up in another cave. Yesterday I couldn't get any crystal cave videos. It was too dark in there, but I got a bunch of pictures I'll post on the video. So I might combine those other two videos. Just a heads up on that last video if you watched it. If you haven't, you should watch it already. So anyway, we're gonna hit the road. We're gonna get my truck out there, and then Josh is gonna pick me up, and we're gonna head out. Beautiful morning though. Beautiful morning. It's a lot less smoky too today. Yesterday it smelled like smoke in the morning, so the fire hopefully isn't blowing smoke as much today. And we should have a beautiful day of hiking, so that's the game plan. And yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit when we get down into the Kings Canyon. Alright, I hopped into Josh's car, and there's Josh right there. And we're somewhere in Kings Canyon already, but we're going to try to find a hike? Panoramic hike?
Yeah, lookout, panoramic lookout.
Or you just drive up to it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think you just drive up to it, and then you can, and then there's like a little panoramic view that we can see the whole canyon, so that'll be dope if we can find it right now. And hopefully the smoke is not too bad. It looks way better today than it was yesterday though, so we'll just see how it goes. Gonna see what's going on over here. Anyway, once we find this place, we will pull you guys back out. Alright guys, the road was closed, so we're gonna do a little hike that's like 0.5 miles or something. And then we're gonna check out the panoramic view. And then we're gonna move on. But I think I'm gonna bring the GoPro and bring you guys along with me. So let's go ahead and go. See. Here it is. It's called the Panorama Point Trailhead. I think it's only 5 miles too, so nothing too crazy. It is a nice morning though. It is nice and cool. I thought you could drive up.
Yeah, well, the byway is hopefully good.
Alright, we are walking on the trail. Deer. Another deer. They're everywhere. They're following us. Oh, the baby. He's like, wait. He's like,
oh, there's 3 of them.
As hell, dude. A lot of deer. Little warm-up hike, you know? Deer still watching us.
Yeah, might be.
Whew. We made it to the top. Looking over Kings Canyon. The deepest canyon in America. Very pretty. Way on the other side are the Sierras. Some of the tallest points. You might even see Mount Whitney on the other side way over there. I might peek over the top from this angle. Nice and pretty. You could try, I'm sure people have. Alright, we're gonna take a few photos. Hang out for a little bit. The sun is super warm. That's kind of nice. And we're gonna figure our day out. So that's our game plan. I think it's about 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
7:15-ish, so we have a lot of time. Day's just getting started. So make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. And we're gonna keep moving on. Onward. My stick. Is onward with my stick, dude? Alright guys. We are gonna move onward. I think we're gonna try to check this back out when the sun is setting. If it's not too busy. It might get busy by then, but we figured we'll check it out now. Well, we can. So we're gonna head on back down and get back to the Jeep, and Not sure where we're going next, but where's the next spot we're going, you think? Grant
Grove.
I think Grant Grove. So I think that's the next spot we're gonna hit. Soak this view on one more time. Beautiful. All right, we made it back down to the parking lot, and Josh is gonna use the restroom real quick, and then we're gonna head on over to the General Grant, I think it's called, and then Grant Grove, and then we're probably gonna go to Cedar Grove, and we're gonna take the Scenic Bypass Highway, which is, I think it's 70-mile round trip one way. There's a dead end down there, so you have to come back. And then we're gonna try to do a hike down there. Hopefully I can make it. I think it's a 8 or 9 mile hike, which we did yesterday, but my knee's a little bit sore today, but I think I'll be able to make it. I'm just gonna tough it out. Found myself a little stick I can use to hike with. Yeah, that's kind of the game plan. And a little bit later, we're kind of piece the day together. We might hit the Boyden Cave, I think it's called. We'll pop up the Starlink and see if we can book tickets a little later in the day. And then, yeah, and then we're gonna see how the day brings us here. So this is both our first times in the Kings Canyon, so we're both excited. And I know this place is beautiful, and everyone says it's some of the most beautiful area in the United States. So we're gonna check it out. Thanks for joining me, guys, and we're gonna hit the road. It's my buddy's Jeep. I left the truck at the visitor center, and yeah, we're gonna head on out. Let's do it. All right, we made it to what is this place called? Grant Grove?
Grant Grove.
Grant Grove, where all the sequoias are, and some big ones. And this hike is, how long is this hike about?
Like a mile.
I think a mile hike, so not terrible. Paved road, pretty accessible for anyone, I think. Pretty simple one too, so.
Walk through that, dude.
Walk through this log right here, dude. Probably hit it on the way back.
Well, either way.
We'll just do a loop. It looks like a loop. Is that a loop?
Yeah.
It's not a trail over there. Beautiful morning. Beautiful trees. But yeah, we're gonna keep walking here, and we'll pull you guys out when we get a little closer to General Grant himself. All right, guys, we made it to General Grant. It's a big boy. I think it's like the 3rd largest tree in the world. It's a big tree. We're early enough, but there's not that many people. A little deer right there too. Not too many people here, thankfully. Looks like there's a little cabin up here. Josh, who's? Wonder what that cabin is. Some deer here. It's like a zoo, dude. They're all trapped in. Some deer friends. Hold that real quick. Take a few photos. Hold it on. Sweet.
There's a cabin up there. Well, it's just that. This stump.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we need it really.
Yeah.
Bye, deer. Have fun eating all day. To the big tree. Little baby deer.
Yeah.
Little guy. You got separated. Oh, it loops back over there. I see.
Yeah.
This is General Grant, bro.
The sign, yeah, the sign's right here.
It's a big tree, bro. That almost looks bigger than Sherman, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm not a professional, bro. Yeah? Just looks cool as hell. Living shrine.
The nation's Christmas tree.
Huh?
This one, they call it the nation's Christmas tree.
Really?
That's what it says right there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So crazy how like all the tree branches are just at the very top. It's like so like,
Yeah.
it's like prehistoric to me, you know? Gotta get a picture of the sign, dude. Alright guys, we're leaving General Grant. That tree's the 3rd largest tree in the world. And apparently it's the nation's Christmas tree. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. If you guys are ever in the area in Kings Canyon, you should definitely come check it out. It's a pretty cool, easy hike. And it's just cool to see the 3rd largest tree in the world. So I'm not sure what the 2nd largest tree in the world is. I know Sherman's the #1. And then this one's the 3rd. If anyone knows what the 2nd is, comment below, because we do not know, and we have no internet connection to look it up right now. So comment below. Anyway, we are headed back to the car, and yeah, that's the intro. We can actually walk through this log real quick since we're here. There's like a little fallen tree, and I'm not sure if they hollowed it out or if it was hollowed out and fell, but you can walk all the way through it, so it's kind of cool. So let's do it. There's a big old hole in here. I think they hollowed this out though.
Yeah.
Or if they if it burnt like this, you know. Sick though. Anyway, just walked through that log, and I was just reading that that log actually fell somewhere in like the 1800s, maybe right in the 1900s. But the photo was taken in 1900 and it was already like that. So it's been like that for over 100 years already, so 120, 130 years, and it still looks the same. So you can see how slow they decay. Anyway, we're for real gonna head back to the Jeep now, I think. It's another big old tree. What's this one say? Oh, protection. Anyway, headed back to the tree, head back to the Jeep. And then we're gonna move on, and I'm not sure where the next spot is. Where are we headed next after this?
The Misty Falls Trailhead.
The Misty Falls Trailhead, which I think is pretty far from here, right?
Yeah, it's like 30 miles.
It's like 30 miles. That's by the Scenic Highway at the very end?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the Scenic Highway. It's like a 7-mile round trip, I believe, give or take. And it kind of dead ends way down there, so you have to come back. But it's worth it. It's super beautiful. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of video of us on it. So yeah, that's the game plan anyway. And we'll probably take our time a little bit. If there's any cool photo opportunities, maybe we'll take them. We're here early. You can see the parking lot. It's pretty empty, which is pretty nice, you know? So. it to the end of 180 and technically the beginning of Kings Canyon National Park. Kings River's right over there. Some camping. Yeah, we survived so far. I'm not sure how much further we have to go, but I think we're almost to the end, so. Anyway, on. All right, guys, we made it to the trailhead. This is called Misty Falls Trail. I think it's about an 8-mile round trip, give or take, 9, give or take, something like that. But we are hitting it. We just started it. Kind of see it. We're definitely in bear territory, so hopefully we are good to go today. And the ranger said it's pretty dead because we're on the off season. It's the weekend after Labor Day, so it's pretty much the off season for this area. It's perfect for us, you know. Anyway, I'll pull you guys out when we get a little deeper in here. Ooh, my damn knee. All right, guys, we are still on the trail. Probably about a mile in, I would guess, right? Give or take, I don't know. I'm not really keeping track, but we're kind of in the woods now. Following along this meadow on the right. Bunch of granite boulders on the left. And just a bunch of trees everywhere, so. Let's give you a little update. The river's still on the right side of us. You can kind of hear it. Probably can't hear it on the camera, but you can hear water. But it is pretty woodsy out here. Super pretty. All right, guys, we're still on the trail. My knee is still holding up, kind of. But yeah, we're still out here, guys. I think we're about 2 miles in. I have no idea, actually. But feels like 20 miles on my knee right now, but we're about 2 miles in, right? No, I'm just joking. It's not that bad. Could be worse. I could be folded in half. I'll pull you guys out when we get real close. All right, guys, we are not there yet, but I think we're pretty close. We're just kind of taking a little break. A few people ahead of us. We're gonna let them kind of get ahead. Give my knee a little break. But we're about to move forward right now. Ugh. It's not a bad trail. It's pretty easy, actually, if you guys aren't much into hiking. If I'm doing on one leg, I think most of you could do on two, you know? You know? These aren't that bad. It's the canyon. It's a waterfall, you can see it. Alright, when I get there, guys, I'll pull you guys back up. Be right back. Alright, guys, we are, I don't know, about 0.6 miles away. 3.5 miles in. It's a cool little viewpoint though of the valley. The valley wall. Super beautiful. A little bit smoky, you can see, but not that bad. Anyway, we're gonna move onward this way. I think we're about a little less than a mile left to go. If our calculations are right. My knee is holding up a little bit. It's a little stiff, but not bad. Alright, onward, guys. Alright, guys, we are at the falls. Josh went up a little bit to see where this trail goes. I think it goes to the top of the falls. Since my knees hurt, he's gonna scope it out because the bottom of the falls is kind of over there, and we kind of passed the bottom over there already. So he's just gonna scope it out, so I don't have to walk up there unless I have to. But we made it. I think it was about 4 miles, give or take, and it's gonna be 4 miles out, but it's not a bad hike at all. So a lot of bugs though, so a lot of people recommend a little net hat. We had bug spray. This is also the day after Labor Day, so the second weekend in September, so the bugs are probably not as bad as summertime, but just a heads up if you guys come up this way next year or later on this year, a lot of bugs. So very cool day though, very nice day. Beautiful up here, so I recommend it if you haven't been up this way. Even if you have, it's just a beautiful area. So anyway, I'm gonna wait for Josh to get back, and then we're gonna try to get down by the water and get some good footage of the waterfall. We just gotta see what the best way is down there. So anyway, we'll figure that out in a second. Guys, we made it to the waterfall. Water's pretty cold. A little cool down there. Guys, we're still here hanging out in Mystic Falls. Josh is right over there. He kind of hiked closer to the falls. I'm kind of seeing him right over there, but I don't think he's getting in. So I was like, I'm not gonna go up there unless I'm getting in yet. But looks pretty nice, you know. I'm just gonna take a picture of me. It's beautiful though. We'll beat that, you know? Man, so beautiful in Kings Canyon. The waterfall right behind me. Man, just can't beat that. Sun's out, beautiful day. A little hazy. Not bad though. Crazy. Not sure where Josh went. Alright guys, we are gonna head on out of here. Head on back. I think we gotta go up this thing. Scramble. I'm gonna scramble up it. Ooh. Almost there. Freaking burnt tree. Alright guys, we're gonna head on back. Probably need both my hands because my knee is shot, but I'll pull you guys out a little bit here. Heading on out of here. Should be pretty easy, mostly downhill from this way, so my knees shouldn't be too bad, but I think we'll be fine. It's the longest hike we have for the day. The rest are kind of shorter hikes and stuff, so I think we're gonna get back, make a little lunch, and check out where to go next. But it's about 11:30 right now. I think it's about 2 hours hike out of here, so give or take. So probably be home back to the Jeep by 1:30 if I were to guess. So be about lunchtime by then, and then Yeah, and I think we might hit the cave if there's any tickets left. And then I think we're gonna go to Cedar Grove. There's a few other little hikes we want to do. So that's the game plan. For now, let's just get out of here without my knee breaking in half. Also, guys, thanks again for joining me. My first time in Kings Canyon. And if you guys do visit here, hopefully this kind of gives you an idea on what's in here. And I'm sure I'll be back, so, with many more adventures. Sorry the last few weeks I haven't posted a video. Just been very busy, sick, injured. But we're gonna start doing more adventures again. So thanks for joining me, guys. All right, I'm gonna put this away for a second, save some battery, pull you guys out. We're gonna put down a few miles. All right. Just a little update. I think we made it down most of the stairs and stuff. We're kind of getting towards the flats. And a lot more people coming up the trail, so I think we hit it just right. Should probably be like an hour and a half, I would guess, back to the car, maybe a little less. And then we'll figure it out from there. But that's the game plan. There's a trail. Sun came out, starting to warm up. Supposed to get in like the high 70s maybe, I don't know. But we're getting there. Oh, my knee. Alright guys, I'll pull you guys out. We'll get there, or get close. Alright guys, we're still on the trail. We're kind of on this bridge where the junction of these two rivers meet. Super nice. Yeah, it looks pretty deep out there, huh? That could be like 10 feet deep right there. Alright guys, we made it to flat ground. We're probably about 1.5 miles, I'd guess. I don't know. 2 miles maybe? I don't know. Something like that. But we're back to like the softer sand and stuff, so probably another 20-30 minutes, so maybe an hour. We're getting there. Alright guys, we made it back to the parking lot. Pretty easy trail. I think we're gonna try to get lunch going and then probably just hang out for a second and check out what we're gonna do next. So out here, it got hot and there's a lot more people now. So if you want to go out here, just hit it in the morning. I recommend it. So anyway, we're gonna figure out what to do next. We'll pull you guys out when we do. Alright guys, we are at Boyden Cave in Kings Canyon. And we're gonna do a short tour. It's a little bit shorter than the Crystal Cave tour, but we're gonna check it out. I don't think I will be able to bring the GoPro in. I mean, I can, but it's gonna be too dark probably, just like the Crystal Cave. So I'm gonna try to just get video on my cell phone since it has low light settings, and then I'll try to just splice it into the video, I guess. We'll see how that works out, but this is where we're at. We're just kind of hanging out. The wind's starting to pick up. Wind's starting to pick up. Good thing we're going in the cave, and then we did our hike early with perfect timing, you know. So that's the game plan. I'll probably see you guys after this tour, but I'll try to put some videos and pictures right now in this video. far, and we just hit Boyden Cavern. Pretty dope. A lot different than Crystal Cavern. They both are pretty cool, actually. You should do both if you do any of the caverns. But yeah, I try to get a bunch of photos and videos. I'll try to splice them into this video. I could have brought the GoPro because you're allowed to use flashlights in this one, but next time. But yeah, we're headed back up the Scenic Highway or bypass, and yeah, super beautiful. Can't beat that, you know. Just crazy looking. All right, guys, I'll try to get some clips on the way up. Gonna be. All right, guys, we are at the Kings Canyon Lookout. I think it's what it's called. It's actually on the Sequoia side, but you can see the fire way out there. Bunch of rock stackers. This doesn't even say. What peaks are over here? Oh, Mount Rainier.
Mount Rhinestone.
That's Rhinestone. Kettle Dome.
Top of that, yeah.
Well, it's King Canyon Lookout. There's a lot of people here. All the people are like right next to the sign. There's like 30 people over there. It's pretty crazy. But we're gonna head back towards the camp area. We might drive up to a little overlook, but you need an off-road car, I think, to get there. So we will see. What do you want to do? Want to just head back to the camp and then?
Yeah, let's take my car.
And we'll decide from there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go back.
I think we're gonna go back to find our campsite, and then we'll take the car up, and then that'll probably be the last thing we do for the day. That is the game plan anyway. So, all right, guys, I just dropped my truck off at our campsite for the night. Found out an iOverlander, so if you ever want to come up here, iOverlander has pretty good spots. Hopped in Josh's Jeep, and now we are mobbing it towards a
Buck Rock Lookout.
it's called Buck Rock Lookout, and you take this little forest road up to it, and yeah, Forest Road Route 13S04. If you guys really want to know where it's at, you know. But anyway, I'll pull you guys out when we get to the top. It's only about 1 mile, so we'll see. All right, guys, we are still on this road. There is a freaking Firebird up here though on this fire road, so we are gonna keep going. And alright, we'll head on up. Yeah, I don't know what that Firebird's doing up here. Probably shouldn't be up here, but you know what? I like the will, you know, I like that will of I can do it, you know? As long as he gets over these rocks, I think he'll be fine.
Hey, he doesn't lose a fucking muffler.
Because the road is like not really bad, it's just some of these bumps, a few of these, it's getting a little rougher, you know? But we got this. We got this. We're good. We have to be getting close though.
No, we're not.
2 miles?
1.2 miles.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it's gonna be slow going, but like, we have to be getting like, not too far, you know? His buddy's probably, what the hell are we doing?
That's exactly what he said. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
That's a good friend though.
Yeah.
Willing to do that shit. All right, I'm gonna put you guys away. It's getting a little bumpy, but we're getting there.
You would know where to hook in. I have the tow rope.
Oh, do you have a tow rope?
I do.
We should have a tow hook up underneath there.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you would know. I don't know where
We'll gank him out on there.
Fuck, this is... I don't know.
Alright, I'll put you guys away. I'll be back. There's a fire.
That's where we want to go.
Yeah. Alright, guys, we are at the end of the road. And now we're walking on the little fire road. I'm sure the rangers used to get up here. And then should be a good lookout of Kings Canyon, kind of. So we'll see. kind of chilly up here actually. It's cooled down a lot, you know. But yeah, show you guys a little bit. You guys definitely should take a 4-wheel drive car up here. We saw a minivan and a Firebird, maybe a 1993 Firebird. And I don't know, we might see him on the way back. We'll see. The minivan gives them a little hope.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that minivan has more clearance than that. You can see the fire smoke way out there.
Yeah, there's no tire tracks though on this.
Oh yeah.
That road, that's fucking close though.
A little bit, but maybe just like a Ranger car, you know, or a one-wheel.
Yeah.
You know, because people one-wheel dangerous. All right, I'll pull you guys when we get to the top. Well, here's the fire lookout, guys. I think there's like, looks like 1,000 fucking steps up. So we'll see how my knee holds up. Oh, there's a bathroom up here.
There's one car, probably the Ranger.
Probably the Ranger, yeah. See, I told you there. It's all one car.
One car spot.
Just,
there's no way.
Just
People
lives.
will get trapped up here, dude.
Oh,
if they
no,
let
yeah.
them-
Well, and then you can't even turn around.
Turn around, yeah.
It'd be cool to live up there. Lovecraft Lookout, known as Finger Rock by indigenous people. 100 years of service. Fire watch out on duty. He's in the active lookout.
So he's on duty?
Probably always
Probably
on.
getting ready to leave.
Or they live up there. For like a week or two, yeah. Might be like a little house. Alright guys, we're headed up. As long as I get to the railing. Ooh, the knee.
Fucking Firebird.
Shit. That Firebird's crazy, bro.
Although, I mean, if that's not a minivan.
We're gonna keep going. No wonder I said bird rock. This looks like a bird right there. Like that one right there? That rock? Looks like a
Oh, right there.
crow's head. The indigenous called it. Little bird head. Holy shout. Ooh. That hurt so bad.
Oh, shit. Dog, you got like 500 stairs in you?
They got a freaking Wi-Fi here. Alright guys, we made it to the top. Found a little pupper. Hey beautiful. Hi, what's your name? Let's see. Let's see. Hey Daphne? What does that say? What does that say? Daphne? Hi Daph. 360 panoramic. The lady's super nice. She let us up here even though it's closed. And they stay up here 3 days out of the year. I mean 3 days at a time. Super cute. Oh, there's a guest book, I guess.
Yeah, go on in, Dad, and sign the guest book. So do you have like a refrigerator up here or just a cooler?
So cool. Anyway, guys, we're gonna. Yeah, it's just like a whole kitchen, a little stove. Nice.
What's the best part?
Oh gosh.
Super cool, guys. I recommend come up here if you have not ever been here. See the leak. All right, guys, we're gonna head on down and head back to camp, but it was definitely worth coming up here and checking it out. You can drive most of the way, and then it's a little bit of elevation at the very end. But you can see the lake, the Poor Fire over there, and then the whole valley over there. That's Kings Canyon. And this is all the Sequoia National Forest over there. Yep. Super cool. She has a little house in here too. A little bit of water right there. Super neat. Imagine having to freaking service that thing, dude. Alright guys, we're gonna head on down. Ooh. No, it's totally worth it though.
Cool.
Sorry, my knee hurts, so I'm just gonna. Guys, made it down the steps. Let's see if I can make down these rocks without dying. That was pretty dope, though. If I could do it with one knee, you guys can do it with two. I don't know about one leg, though. That would be a little too crazy. Anyway, we are headed back to the bottom of the hill. Oh, good part. Alright guys, back down to the bottom. That was totally worth it though. Good adventure up, good adventure down. There it is, Buck Rock Lookout, 8,500 feet up. Awesome. Awesome.
A Thunderbird.
Oh, the green one?
Yeah, a little Firebird, I think it is, or Thunderbird.
No, yeah, like a compact car.
Yeah, it's like a car. We're behind him.
We passed him and he's like, my buddy says we
Alright
should
guys, we are headed back to the Jeep. And we're gonna head back down to camp and relax a little bit. Just trying to get everyone else. It's like 3 or 4 cars, a van, a Firebird, so we're just trying to get out of them. Because who knows how they're gonna do come down. But yeah, you could take your kids here probably, as long as you have a vehicle capable. And then the actual hike up is not bad. Like I said, if I could do it on one knee, you guys could do it on two. So it's all good rallying, so you can hold on to. So anyway, I'll get back to you when we get back to camp. All right, guys, we made it back to camp, and now I'm using the big camera again, not the GoPro. So we're just gonna stay back in the same spot we stayed last time, because it was too clutch of a spot. No one anywhere to be seen, so that's good. But we're just gonna kind of clean up a little bit, get kind of set up so it's easier for us to leave in the morning. That's kind of our game plan. But yeah, this is kind of the same spot I stayed last time. I stayed kind of down that way more, but it's still the dispersed camping, same kind of area. But there she is, Tortuga Blanca in the wild. Anyway, we're gonna clean up, get kind of set up for the evening, and then pull you guys out before bed or a little bit later here. So, all right guys. All right guys. I am ready for bed. I'm in bed mode, and yeah, it's about 10:15. We're laying in bed. Probably try to get to bed by 11. Now my alarm's set for about 4:30 in the morning, and we're gonna head back to reality. But it's been a really good trip. Love it up here. Definitely have to come back, and I hope Josh had a good time and enjoyed it as well. But I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm gonna try to get to bed, and hopefully my knee feels a little better tomorrow. But a little bit of time will get better. But thanks guys for joining us today at Kings Canyon. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning guys. I'm right back home, so that's good. It's like about 9 o'clock. We left about 5 a.m. this morning, and since it's fall time, it was pitch dark when I left, so I didn't get a chance to get any videos when we woke up. And I figured I'll just do it when I get home, because it was about a 4-hour drive, 4.5-hour drive for me. But yeah, pretty easy drive. It's Sunday, so barely any traffic, thank God. But that was a fun trip. That was the first time Josh ever overlanded, and my second time in the Sequoias and my first time in Kings Canyon. So really enjoyed it. Had a great time. I hope you guys enjoy this type of videos. I'm gonna have a lot more trips planned here, so please like, subscribe, comment below too if you want to talk to me. So anyway, I'm gonna go take a shower and maybe take a little napper and see what today brings me. So guys, have a good, beautiful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.